Hi, friends. Thanks for stopping by. This is Midlife Chrissy, and I am a single person thriving in London and chasing the dream. At the same time, I also have £8,000 worth of credit card debt, and I'm on a journey of paying that off completely. And I'm also facing a house move and trying to get on with life. So, if you're interested on watching me, I guess, financially plan this thing called life, then, stick around. In my previous video called Evicted and How I'm Going to Survive This, I have already planned January's budget. But now that the month has started, I found it really confusing to understand how I'm spending my money. So let me show you an example. So this is my previous plan here. And as I was filling this out, I noticed that my haircut, I've budgeted £50 for it, but it actually cost £100. And I had to write down here that I'm going to take £50 from what I saved the previous month and roll it over. And it just doesn't seem like you could read it without understanding that you did it. So I just thought I would create something a little bit clearer and adjust. So this is completely normal. I'm just going to have to do version 2 of the budget. I know like it could be thought of a complete waste of time, but it's absolutely okay to revisit and adjust. In project management, we call it the agile approach. You can set a long-term goal, but things happen and someone gets sick, the resources, there's a shortfall in resources and things happen. So sometimes the best way is just to manage it by adjusting and replanning. So that's what I'm going to do today. So you see, I'll just put this on the side here for reference, and I'm going to start anew. So here we go. So in my income that's already in the bank is from my main job. I received £2,003.16. From landlords, I received, as a landlord, I received £850. And then from my side hustle, I'm going to pay myself £1,100. I received £80 or £79, a little bit over that, but I think for some reason, I spent money on it and I can't trace it. I don't have time. So we're moving on with this. So in total, my January income is going to be plus 850, 1,100 is 3,900. 39.53.16. £3,953.16. So you can see here there's a massive difference because I've moved my emergency fund over, and that's where I found it hard to follow. Like I started spending money thinking that, oh, I'm so rich, but I'm actually not. Like anyway, we'll move on and then you'll see how I've done it. So I'm gonna put this away now, and actually, no, that might be good to stay here. Okay, so I'm going to put you a little bit closer and put you in frame there. So for fixed expenses, I do need to pay for rent. So that's going to be £800. And I already paid that rent. So the actual difference is zero. For bills, I budgeted £150, and what I actually spent was $135.32. I don't think this is properly calculated by my housemate, but we're gonna go with it anyway, and I'm just gonna make sure I have money put aside in case there's a variance somewhere. So there's £14.68, just as it was here. And now for my cell phone. I'm using a SIM only, guys. So I don't like a monthly payment of over £50. So what I did in the last contract was purchase the iPhone straight out outright just from Apple, and that was about what, £1,000, and I think the monthly payments worked out to be £50 a month. But I ended up saving that whole lump sum and then just paying it outright. So I just pay £18 for what, unlimited everything with 3. So that, and I think that's quite cheap. So Apple Music is next, and that's going to be $5.99. I am still a student. I'm going to take my master's, so I still get the student rate. And $2.49 for the Apple Memory. I have to pay for bank fees, which is $11.95. And then the gym. I am contemplating on putting that on a hold, on a freeze, just because I'm working so much just to raise funds for this move, and I just don't have the time to go. But, you know, let's see what happens. Yes, so far, so good. So in total, that's going to be £1,003.92. That's already calculated over here. So I'm just taking that figure there. So for variable expenses, I'm just going to do something a little bit different here. So I'm not going to put the flat deposit in there. So you can see here in the previous plan, I put the flat deposit, the MOT, and the haircut, which I put in like some previous sinking funds. And I was like, okay, I actually don't know how much I'm spending now. So I've decided to put that somewhere else. So I'm just going to go with my regular variable funds. So of course I need gas. And I'm going to budget myself £80. You guys, I already spent like 40 quid traveling, 160 miles over the weekend. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to spend all that money later on in the month. Car tax, that is a very bespoke charge there because I only pay it annually. The thing is, I didn't have a sinking funds for it, and I already paid for that, so that's £135 as expected, and there's a 0 difference. The next thing I'd like to budget for is tithe. There are 5 Sundays in a month. I usually give £20 a week, so I'm going to put £100 towards that. I should have already given £20 to the church, so I can't write that there because there's not enough space. Okay, now my weekly allowance. So week 1, there's only 1 day, so that's £20, and I actually didn't spend anything on the 1st of January, so happy days. So I have an extra £20 there. Week 2, wait, hold on, 2, 3, 4. There's not enough space, so we're gonna have to go single lines here. Week 2, so £140. Week 3, 140. Week 4, £140, which is quite generous. So I'm hoping to underspend quite a lot. Let's see what happens. Week 5, the 30th and 31st fall on a different week. So that's a little bit annoying, but so I'll have to budget £40 on the last week. So far, that's looking so good. I can understand that. Let's see how much that's all going to be. Do you see that? Okay. So £80 plus 135 plus 100 plus 20 plus 140, 140 plus $7.95. Fantastic. Okay, now moving on to my investment flat. So I have a new mortgage rate. I gotta turn my computer on again, oops, to get some lighting. So my mortgage rate is, I actually don't know. I just know that the sum I actually have to pay is a little bit different this time around. So it's £336.14. So I've saved like £13, but that's because I'm only paying the interest. So it's not really paying off any debt, is it? So, and my service charge, I had a credit, so my monthly payments is going to be a little bit lower. So that's $97.81 for January's payment. So in total, what I need to pay for my flat is plus 97.81 is 433 pounds and 95 pence. And then for my savings, this is where it gets interesting. So, of course, let's start off with the basics. So sinking funds, if you've seen my last video for my sinking funds, I thought I needed to save 209 pounds and 38 pence, but I needed to add landlord insurance on there as well. So it kind of changed. So let's call it S funds. So, wait a second. I don't want to confuse myself here because there's like 4 different columns. So I want to make this a description. I want to make this a starting budget. And then this is what's budgeted this month. I want to find out what I actually put in that month. And then I want to know the difference. So the same thing applies for my credit card debt here. Sorry, I'm jumping around, guys, because I had to redo it. So my minimum payment for my credit card and what I budgeted to put towards it, my actual spend on it, and what the difference is. Ta-da! Do you guys see that? Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so sinking funds. Sinking funds, I don't have anything in sinking funds because I'm starting anew, all right? So I'm going to put down 0 here, but I want to put in 215 pounds and 16 pence. Can you see that? Yep. And then I actually did transfer that money. Fantastic. And then the next thing I need to put money towards, oh my gosh, my little sister comes to visit me in March, and I'm already pre-planning a few things. In January, I budgeted 125 pounds. What I did was buy Hamilton tickets for us to watch on her very last night. So I didn't spend 125 pounds. I actually spent 159 pounds. So that gives me that meant I spent 34 pounds over budget for that month. But you know what? I'll make it up. I'll make it up somehow. I can make it up in here in these weeks, and it's going to be okay. The next thing I needed to do is, do you guys remember I needed to do the floors in the remedial works? Like, look, you know, the supplies didn't come over. The supplies wasn't delivered on time, so they had to defer the works. So I'm not going to pay them until I see what's happening. So I still have money in the bank there, but I want to make sure that it's likely going to be finished in the next week or two. So the floors are budgeted 400 pounds. That's what I was quoted. He did speak to me today and said he found a little bit more damage. He gave me all these photos, talked about the membrane, how that's damaged as well. So it's going to cost a lot more. So let's just stick with 400 pounds, but I'm going to anticipate that it's going to be an extra 200 pounds more because of the surface area that they have to repair. So yeah, 400 pounds. Remedial works for the downstairs flat is not done yet because the guy downstairs, he's really elusive. He's like, every time the contractor goes out there and tries to say, yeah, look, you know, we want to fix your walls, whatever damage there is, he doesn't actually show up, which is annoying to the tradesperson because he's set out like he's not earned any money that day. So anyway, that was a tangent. I digress. So going back to the budget, I have 600 pounds, you know, saved up for the house works for the investment flat. Oh, excuse me, for the investment flat. Let me take a sip of water. Hold on. Okay, so next thing I want to put down here is that it was my birthday last week, and I had some gift vouchers from friends, so I kind of want to budget my gift vouchers. So just in case I go over, just in case, I just want to make sure I do see it rather than forget about it. So I'm gonna put that down here. For my Amazon gift vouchers, I received in total 45 pounds. And I probably want to spend all of it. But let's just see. Let's just move that there. And I received an IKEA gift card as well from my sister because she knows I'm moving and she knows I kind of like aesthetics. So she's giving me 50 pounds spent. So to start off with, in my savings and sinking funds, it shows that 400. Oh, wait. I forgot something. My emergency fund. I have 400 pounds in there too. Now my emergency, oh. Okay, so my e-fund is going to be for my flat deposit. Maybe I should list that down as flat deposit. Hold on. So this is real time, guys. This is me working in real time. So flat deposit. So I actually need 1,400 pounds, or that's what they say. That's what I am anticipating. Okay, so my flat deposit there. It looks like I might be able to put 1,000 pounds. So let's just be brave and put 1,000 pounds this month in my flat deposit. Let's see what happens, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so looking at my savings, what's in the bank already is 400 plus 200 plus 400 plus 45 plus 50 is 1095, 1,095 pence. Okay, so what I'm budgeting putting towards the savings and the sinking funds this month is 215 pounds point and 16 pence, 125 pounds for my sister, and 1,000 pounds for my flat deposit. So I need 1,340 pounds and 16 pence to put towards the sinking funds category there. Okay, moving on. Debt repayment. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so my debt repayment is going to be, as usual, I have 3 credit cards. I hate having around. So my minimum payment for credit card is £5.33 for PayPal. My HSBC card, look, last month it was about £62. I'm gonna probably budget the same, but what now that I look, like I'm watching it very closely, it looks like that 40 pounds of interest was charged, so it didn't really move my balance, which is a little bit annoying. So I kind of want to persevere, so I can't wait to persevere with my debt snowball. Well, attack it aggressively. So I'm just going to put 62 pounds here because I'm going to try and get back on track. And then finally, my Virgin credit card. Last month, I paid 65 pounds as a minimum payment. But because there's no interest on it, I'm probably going to say the minimum payment is 63 pounds. So in total, my minimum payment is anticipated to be 130 pounds and 33 pence. Okay, let's see how we're doing so far. Let's see. This is the good stuff. Okay, so we can already summarize this. So my income is going to be £3,953 and 16 pence. And then for my fixed, it looks like I need £1,003 and 92 pence. For my variable, 795 pounds. And then for my for my investment flat, I'll need 433 pounds to put in towards this month. Although I have 600 pounds going into, never mind. You guys get it. And then let's see how we're doing so far, because I don't want to overcommit on what I'm doing for debt repayment. This is, can you see? Okay, 3,953 pounds and 16 pence minus your fixed expenses, which is 1,003.92 minus 795 for variable minus 433 and 95 for my investment flat. So far I have 1,720 pounds and 29 pence. So I need to take savings out. So 1,340 pounds and 16 pence. So it looks like I have 380 pounds and 13 pence to play with. So let's just put it all in debt, shall we? Or shall we, hold on. Shall I? Oh no. I feel like I want to reserve 100 pounds for variable, you know, just for a buffer. But let's just see. Let's just see. So, okay, so for floors, I do you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm probably gonna put in 150 pounds for floors. Oh, sorry, I hate doing that too. This is the thing about like relying on whiteout. Okay. So what do I have in savings? So 215. Wait. I feel like I'm missing something, guys. Oh, indeed I am. I am missing something. I am missing something. Okay, 1 second. Let me fix this. So I need to take that out. So do you remember I needed my MOT, which is so, oh my gosh, I'm glad I left spaces here. So MOT, I've already saved 50 pounds for it. And then for my haircut, I've already spent 50 pounds. I saved 50 pounds from the previous month. I added another 50 pounds for this month. And indeed, that's exactly what happened. I did spend 100 pounds for it. For MOT, I'm going to add another 50 pounds towards that. So hopefully the MOT is going to be about 100 quid. So let's just figure this out here. Oh my gosh, guys, it's already a mess. Okay, is that okay? Okay, great. Oh, okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, so for starting for my savings plan is 450 pounds, 400 pounds for floors, 200 pounds for remedial works, flat deposit, 400 pounds, 45, 50, and another 50. So I have 1195, 1,195 pounds for my savings. I hate it when it flakes like that, guys. Okay, great. So for my budgeted expense, so let's see, 215 pounds, 16 pence, 125 pounds. I needed another 50 quid for my haircut. And maybe I was a little too robust with 1,000 pounds, you know, for my flat deposit. But you know what? I do need it. So I'm going to throw in, whoa, 1,440 pounds and 16 pence into sinking fund savings. The bulk of this is for the flat deposit. And I don't want to miss out because February is like when I need to move out. And I need to make sure that I've got the deposit money and I can't rely on my landlord giving me my deposit until after the keys are returned. So I can't hold my breath for her, you guys. Okay, so let's see how we're doing. So again, 39, 53, 16. Sorry. What I'm doing here now is going to my summary and seeing if I have enough money to throw something into my credit cards. 1,003.92. 795 for variables, 433.95 for my investment flat, and 1,440 pounds and 16 pence. Do I have enough for my minimum payments? Yes, I do. But that only leaves me with 150 quid, 149 pounds and 80 pence. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to throw that in here. Now, with my PayPal, I think the natural order for Dave Ramsey's budgeting thing is to throw it into your savings, your emergency fund. And I have a feeling that's what I should do. But I also, in my heart, I really do want to see this go down. So I've looked at everybody's budgeting videos. They all have like emergency funds. The emergency fund pot is actually raised slowly. You're not going gazelle intense on it. And I think, for the purpose of this is gonna be okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and throw some on the credit card. So I'm gonna budget maybe hold on. So let's throw in 50 quid in PayPal. And then 50 quid in HSBC. And then I guess the remainder, 49.80, which is 149 pounds, 80 pence, all there. So what are we doing here? So it looks like for our sinking funds, we're going to throw in 140 pounds and 16 pence. And then for debt repayment, we're going to do the minimum, which is 130 pounds, 33 pence, and then 149.80, 280. This could all change. So 3953. Let's see if, I bet you this is zero base budget now. It wasn't intended to be that way, but that is what we call life. 795 minus 433.95, 1,440 pounds and 16 pence. And then exactly that, 280. So that's a zero base budget. I don't know why I got really excited over that. It's not exciting. I should have a buffer, but let's see. Anyway, I just to review, I can survive this, okay? So there is a lot of money in week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5 to play with. I already underspent $14.68 for bills. I already underspent $14.68 for bills. I already underspent 20 pounds for the first week there. So I kind of already made the shortfall here for 34 pounds. So I have 68p left. So it's going to be a very, very tough month. But what I am going to do, just for my own accountability, is just sort of like share it here on YouTube. I know this is not... I know this is my way of being accountable, but at the same time, if I watch everybody else, like Rainbow Budgets or Dramatic Budgets or Budget and Dreams, like if I watch them, I know that I'm doing okay because everyone always fluctuates their balances, and in a way, it's kept me accountable. And these aren't hard lines here. It's just a way to always think about what's in your wallet and stay on track. So I guess thank you very much for watching me. You guys did not have to spend this much time watching me budget for January again, but I am very excited on making sure that I stick to this very tight budget since it's zero based, and see how it goes, because February I'm gonna work my ass off. I have so many shifts that I'm going to work, and I've asked for more hours, and I'm hoping February is going to be okay. This is what February looks like, by the way. February actually looks like this. I've written down here, look, I'm not gonna rely on the deposit. So I've kind of adjusted in a way, and that I just have to do this all over again. So I'll probably do that, week 4, and see what happens. I do have to keep this. But yeah, that is my January's done. I'm going to check in about 2 weeks and see how we're doing. And hopefully I haven't overspent in that category, in any of the other categories. So that's it for me. I hope you have a great evening, and I hope you have a great start to your 2023. I'll speak to you later. Have a good one. Bye.